Hey everyone, it's your Get Well coach, Dr. Michelle Reed with Get Well with Michelle, transforming women's lives, their wellness, and their physique. So, do you have fibroids? Ladies, this one is for you. I wanted to touch on this because it's been heavy on my mind. It's been something that I've had to experience and go through, and a lot of women have been asking me, what do you do about fibroids and how to get that flat belly when you have fibroids. So if you've been focusing on doing all kinds of sit-ups and planks and core exercises, well, don't stop doing those, but you need to look at that flat belly strategy from another angle if you have fibroids. And I'm going to share with you 3 things that you need to pay attention to help minimize, prevent, and shrink fibroids because they are no fun. Okay, so my story. I am a former fitness competitor. My claim to fame is that I was on the cover of Muscle and Fitness Hers in 2007. So it was the abs issue. I had the six pack, I had the guns, and little did I know that the things that I was doing back then was slowly contributing to the development of fibroids. So what is a fibroid? Fibroids are these non-cancerous tumors. They're like a ball of muscle almost that can form in the uterus, in different parts of the uterus, and they can create some really nasty problems like infertility. They can create heavy bleeding during the menstrual cycle, cramping. This is very much related to imbalance in hormones. So it's going to have an effect on your hormones as well. And you just can't feel them developing. So fibroids are very common in African American women, in women that have not had kids before the age of 30. There's a few other things that can contribute to being a person that gets fibroids, but those are really the top 2. So what in my situation do I think created the fibroids? Well, I'll tell you 3 things. Okay, in my fitness competitions, I ate a lot of protein. I was a poor college student in my journey. And then also, I just didn't make enough money back then to be able to always buy organic. I don't even think they were talking about buying organic back then, but this is one thing. Number 1, too much meat. Too much meat for my body, meat every single meal so that I can get the amount of protein that I needed in order to shred and lean up and tone, to walk on that stage, to get on the cover of the magazine. I didn't know that the estrogens, the antibiotics, and the steroids that was in that meat was feeding my fibroids. I just didn't know. Number 2, the second thing that was going on around that time that all of us have that contributes to the impact that fibroids have: stress. Okay. This one, you really need to create a self-care strategy. I wish I would have known then. I know now, and this is what I coach my clients on. It's so important along with sleep, but stress is another thing that can throw the hormones off balance, which then has an impact on the presence of fibroids. So watch that stress, ladies. The last thing, this is huge. This is going to be a tough one. Personal care, hair products, makeup products. This is why I am a beauty counter representative and consultant, is because I want to make sure, and I want my clients to make sure, they get safer skincare and personal care products into their body. Because why? How does that affect fibroids? All of the hormones, the hormone mimicking chemicals that are in a lot of personal care and skincare products, they get into our bloodstream and they have the same effect on fibroids. They just make it worse. So I encourage you to look at how much meat you're eating. I'm not saying give it up. I'm not saying be vegan, but I'm trying to share with you ways that you can minimize the effect of fibroids, maybe turn it around and get them to start shrinking or having less of an impact on your daily life. And, I just want you to feel good. And I also want you to be able to work smart in getting that flat belly. So keep doing your crunches, keep doing your planks and your sit-ups. But in addition to that, I need you to look at your diet. I want you to look at your stress and manage your stress effectively. And I want you to definitely do an inventory of the personal care and skincare products that you put onto your body every single day that may be contributing to those nasty fibroids. And as always, as you know, I am your Get Well coach. I work with women to be able to figure this out quickly, to be able to take those steps in the right direction that makes sense for you and your unique body. I always start with the consultation over the phone or in person. So I encourage you to message me. I know what you're going through. And let's just get those nasty fibroids out. Let's bring that flat belly in. And now's the time to really make some changes. All right. I hope you enjoyed this. Message me for more information. You can call me. My website is getwellwithmichelle.com with one L on Michelle, and look forward to hearing from you. Have a wonderful evening. Bye.